for my Women in Leisure recreational class, I'm going to do crochet. Well, the reason why I chose it is because it's something I've never done before. I've never even thought about doing it before, but my mom's mom actually does it all the time. She still is old-fashioned with it. Even though we have machines to take care of all that stuff for us, she will be sitting down in her chair with her sewing needle. That kind of portrays the setting I'm in right now. Sitting in the chair with my crochet thread and needle. And so it's something that she used to do, still does. Learned it when she was a kid. Doing something, I guess, in a little bit of memory for my grandma. As first, you tie a little knot into it, like so. Then you shove your little needle through, tighten it up. You got to hold on to this end, otherwise you'll lose it. So you start out crossing it over and pulling it through. Pulling it back. There's one. We just continue to loop it over and pull it through. It's not easy. It's something that takes time and practice. As you get better, you start to speed it up a little bit. Things change. It's easier to go through it at a faster pace. But essentially what you're doing here is you're making it as long as you want it to be. That's how long this string will be right here. Right now, it's about 4 inches. So then you get it about as long as you want it to be. So this is how long I want the final project to be. Now the hard part is when we double it back through to make it thicker. So what you want to do is you want to wrap it one time, bring it back through, put it through here. So now you have one through here. The next thing you want to do, wrap it here, and pull one through. There's one. Wrap it again, and that's how you double it back through to come up with this. So you wrap it. And then put it through. Here's the hard part. When you double it back through, you gotta get these to jump over each one. And that's how you double it back over here. The reason why I have never done something like this before is because it is very time consuming. Maybe it's my ADD or something, but I always have to be doing something fast paced and active, and this is not fast paced enough for me. It's kind of slow, and it's very time consuming, and frankly it's boring. Here is a nice double backed crochet knitting. Frequently, members of my gender don't do this very often, and historically they've never really been doing sewing or crochet, stuff like this. It's too boring. You know, theories of why it's too boring. I can't say that enough. There's not enough excitement in this. Also, on that historical note, this is more for like the females who kind of stay inside, sit at home, and take care of making clothes for the men. Well, the men are outside doing the hard, heavy-duty lifting work, and so that's where the women benefit. They keep us warm. So this activity was very challenging for me. You know, I'm good with my hands, but apparently this is something different for me. as you can see, the almost finished product is very simple. I had to maneuver with my hands. You're supposed to just use your hands and do it like this, no problem. But as you start doing more complicated and crazier designs to get it to double back and make it thicker, that's where the challenge is. They got some really good ones, like this. People make with a circle, make a watermelon, little pot holders. Ones typically for someone who's been doing it for a while could do these in a few hours. You could take the step up to blankets. For me, this blanket would probably take a year, maybe 2. But for someone who's been doing it for a long time, it's simple, a few weeks. So the value of this experience was, it was creative. I enjoyed it. I have a new understanding for women who can do this stuff. It takes some good skill. It's like an art. You have to be good with your hands to be able to thread it in and out. And so it's not easy. Not something I would really want to do. But it kind of, once you start it, you kind of get that, oh, I got to finish this project. You want to keep going until you finish. So my little bookmark is nothing compared to pot holders. So here is the final finished product. It's, started out being a bookmark, but as you look at it now, I mean, I kind of put a little hook on it. Could hang it from your door. Could be a little hanger on your door. Could wrap it around your wrist. Be a little bracelet. Keep you warm. It's one of those things that it could be anything. Anything. It's up in the air. So I mean, this relates because crochet is it's a woman's something. It's a woman's activity that she does in her leisure time. It's like a recreational hobby for women is doing crochet. I see that a lot of teenagers don't really partake in crochet. It's maybe something you'll do as like a younger girl with your mother teaching you, or maybe once you're married to kind of relax and kill time as you have nothing else to do. So that's a relation to crochet and women. And for men, it's hard to relate because you want to be doing something upbeat, high tempo, fast pace. This is slow, very slow, very slow. So here's my final activities.